Remember when we all finally came up to headquarters?
Nostalgia.
That was like 30 seconds ago, nostalgia.
Yeah, those were the days.
Inside Out 2 introduces 5 new emotions into the franchise, but one receives less screen time than the others. Nostalgia is an elderly-looking emotion that moves slowly with white hair and glasses. Her appearance gives the illusion that she's older and has gone through many experiences, even though Riley has not. Throughout the film, she is continuously sent away from headquarters due to arriving too early. Riley shouldn't need her after aging significantly or going through more adult situations, such as graduating from high school and college. However, Nostalgia's appearance could foreshadow the plot of the next Inside Out film. If the third film follows the trend of time skipping, the story could follow Riley into young adulthood, where she encounters new problems and begins reminiscing on her childhood. In today's video, we'll explore the significant potential of nostalgia in shaping Riley's future.
I'll just be downstairs if you need me.
Number 1. Riley's career. During Inside Out 2, the core emotions flee from security by entering a parade in Riley's mind. The parade features Riley's potential jobs in the future or the career she's interested in pursuing. They range from a chef to a supreme justice, insinuating that Riley is undecided about her decision and has a wide range of interests she may want to turn into her lifelong employment. However, starting a career that requires someone to climb a ladder to reach a relevant position can be time-consuming, exhausting, and daunting. Once Riley graduates from college and begins her first corporate job, assuming that's something she wants, she may start to bend under the pressure or succumb to the stress. Like many people, she may struggle during the transition period between college and her career, making her reminisce about simpler times when she didn't need to worry about things aside from her friends, grades, and growing up. Despite hockey remaining a prevalent part of Riley's life throughout the franchise and a significant plot point in the sequel, the parade didn't show Riley as a pro hockey player. If she doesn't intend to pursue hockey professionally, then adjusting to a new job could also make Riley feel nostalgic for her childhood sport, causing nostalgia to encourage her toward a rink where she can practice and regain her passion for hockey. The sport could become a reliable stress relief for her during her adult years.
Glad to have her on our team.
Number 2. Lost friendships. In the opening scenes of Inside Out 2, Riley's once prominent family island has become overshadowed by her friendship island, which is large and running at full power. The change is due to Riley having 2 new best friends in San Francisco, Bree and Grace, whom she loves dearly. The pair meet in middle school and the 3 play on the Foghorns together, which results in them receiving invites to Coach Robert's 3-day hockey camp. However, the 3 girls are assigned to different high schools, meaning Riley won't attend school with her friends the following year. Riley nearly jeopardizes her friendship by pushing Grace and Bree away because she fears being alone the following year. She desperately tries to become friends with the Firehawks before the change occurs. Fortunately, the 3 reconnect at the film's end, overcome their differences, and remain friends. While Riley can still see Grace and Bree outside of school, the 3 may have a natural falling out as time goes on as they attend different schools, resulting in no longer sharing the same friend groups and experiences. As Riley enters college or adulthood, she may find that her life and friendships have changed drastically, causing her to reflect on the friends she had in the past. She could also see old photos or hockey trophies that reminded her of her old best friends. Nostalgia, overcome by longing for Bree and Grace, could encourage Riley to reconnect and befriend them again, as the 3 may still be compatible even after years apart.
But we need new friends or we'll be totally alone in high school. Out with the old, in with the new.
Number 3. Intense heartbreak. As of the sequel, Riley has begun to develop crushes on her friends, peers, and fictional characters. There's a scene in the film where the core emotions find Mount Crushmore, a monument dedicated to Riley's crushes, including her friend Jordan from the ending scene of Inside Out and Riley's first date. She also has a crush on Lance Slashblade, a character from a video game she plays with Grace and Bree. However, the film doesn't mention that Riley has started dating or pursued a serious relationship with any of her crushes. For most people, long-term relationships and flings begin in high school, with some finding their lifelong period during the 4 years of school. Unfortunately, not everyone becomes a high school sweetheart, as many first relationships end in heartbreak and remorse and require a grieving process to get over. Losing a first love and relationship could take a toll on Riley, encouraging her to think back on what happened, why they didn't work out, and what could have been. By allowing Riley to dwell on the past, nostalgia could help her grieve her first love, acknowledge what went wrong, the lessons she can learn from it, and learn to move on at the end of it. Breakups can be challenging for anyone, especially those dating for the first time, and it will become another hurdle for Riley to overcome as she grows up.
What's the dealio with Jordan? OMG, he is awesome sauce, faux cheesy.
Number 4. Missing family. One of the most significant triggers for nostalgia can be grief or missing someone else. So far, Riley and her parents are the only members of the Anderson family who have appeared in the franchise. However, they likely have other family members out of state, including grandparents, cousins, and aunts and uncles, who were likely left behind in Minnesota. The third film could follow Riley as she experiences a significant family loss, like a grandparent's death. While the topic is heavier than the concepts in the previous films, Inside Out has the tools and reputation to create a beautiful story about loss, grief, and healing. The film could follow Riley and her parents returning to Minnesota for the funeral. While there, they could reconnect with family and reminisce about memories with their loved ones. These memories would be painful, and the other emotions may want to shield Riley from them, preventing her from recalling them or forcing them out of headquarters. Nostalgia could be the one who steps in, showing the other emotions that feeling and expressing grief doesn't have to be a bad thing. Similar to Sadness's storyline in the original film, sometimes the best thing for Riley is to express and feel her emotions without holding back, because doing so is often the first step to accepting a difficult situation.
Yeah, I guess.
We're so proud of you.
Night, monkey.
Number 5. The Inner Child. As people age and begin to take on more time-consuming and stressful responsibilities, they feel nostalgic for their youth and connection with their inner child. There's a line in Inside Out 2 where Joy claims that growing up may mean that there's less room for joy in someone's life, and that expresses how older people may feel when they encounter intense and life-altering situations. In light of financial responsibilities, home ownership, childcare, and career choices, many struggle to stay connected to the same joy they felt in childhood. However, reminiscing and feeling nostalgic about the past can help adults reconnect with their inner child again, if only briefly. There's a scene in Riley's first date that shows this phenomenon well. When Jordan and Mr. Anderson bond about their music taste, instruments, and bands, they begin to rock out to music together, sharing the same type of enthusiasm and joy despite their difference in age and experiences. As music was an essential part of Mr. Anderson's youth, it brought out an excitable and fun side of him scarcely shown throughout the original film. Riley may need the opportunity to reconnect with her inner child again too, and the best chance for that would be returning to the rink, allowing her to play hockey or skate for the first time in months, likely because her new adult responsibilities don't permit her enough time to practice. Hockey or skating could bring back memories from her childhood Riley had forgotten, or it could provide her the perfect subject to bond with her future children if they share her passion for the sport.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get the whole team skating lines. I feel terrible.
It's a universal experience to feel nostalgic for past experiences. We all miss our old friends, childhood experiences, and memories from growing up. Sometimes it's hard to realize how much time has changed and how much we have changed until we look back and learn all the progress made throughout the years. Riley will likely encounter these same thoughts, feelings, and realizations as she ages and enters adulthood. Nostalgia is already lingering in headquarters, waiting for her moment to shine, and she'll be what Riley needs to help cope with her missing childhood and embracing the next chapter of her life.
She fails to impress the coach, does not become a firehawk, and finally arrives at high school.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Oh, here's when she forgot that girl's name.
Oh yeah, that was super awkward.
What was her name?